Well, hi there everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster, where it is night actually, but that's no great problem. The clock should be showing that it is actually nearly morning. So that moon is just setting and it will soon be day. That is good. Let's head on back to our little experiment, which is in this tower over here. There is the sunrise. Let's go and have a quick look at the sunrise, because that is actually quite a view. We've never actually looked at it this way, as it very slowly renders in. I don't often come and stand on this side. That's really nice. Okay, let's go back into this here tower, where we have our solar arrays up on the roof powering this laser drill pre-charger, not getting energy yet, powering the laser drill. The laser drill has mined up quite a bit of stuff, as you can see. We've got peridot from biomes, oh plenty, some copper, nether tin, nether coal, bit of bauxite, nether copper, a lot of nether ores, tanzanite and ruby, nether lapis, redstone, some sulfur, some quartz, quite a bit of iron, some ammonium chloride from IndustrialCraft, there's something. Nether lead, lead, aluminium and rutile? Or I don't even know what that one is. But the fact is we are getting plenty of them, which is really rather awesome. It is starting to work again. And you can see that this is very slowly going back up again. So it's all working pretty darned well. And it is another free source of energy. So what do we want to do today? Well, today we want to go back into here. I'm just checking out my front door. It all looks very nice. Back into here, back into our energy room, where everything seems pretty good. Everything seems very full actually. We're not using even nearly as much as we are producing. And our bank of energy cells is looking extremely full, which is good. I haven't got all the signs up actually, never mind. But we have this area down here. I made this little second level a very, very long time ago. It's got a nice view actually. And it's about time we did something down here. I want to carve out a little wall back here to put something in. So that is exactly what I am going to do right now. I am going to dig a very large hole back here. Now that is not too exciting, so I'm going to cut out and come back in when I have done it. Okay, so welcome back. You have not missed too much, just a whole lot of digging. If we come down here, you can see that I have dug out quite a big room. This is really quite a large space actually. There's some sort of steps going down here. It goes all the way around here. Just a big empty void. You can see that there is a power cable up on the roof here. This is the power cable which is going from the engine room into the factory and connecting them all up directly. You may vaguely remember that cable. Down here you can also see more cabling. This is the one which is going into the netherwort farm. So that is just there, so you can just about work out where we are. If you can't, I also hit this tunnel here. And if you don't know what this tunnel is, if we come to the end of it, there is Terence T. Turtle. And we are here. So the area that I've dug out is actually in that void, just there behind that wall. Okay, so that's where we've ended up. So let's head on back here. So this area is actually encroaching on quite a few different areas which are quite vulnerable. Now, as you can probably guess, if I'm digging something like this underneath the engine room, then I'm probably going to be building something quite dangerous, and indeed I am. And for that reason, what I really want to do is get some sort of reinforcement around this room. The last thing I want is anything going badly wrong and me losing half of my castle. Okay, so let's get upstairs. So what we are going to want to do is build some type of block which could contain absolutely any explosion which could hit it. Now there are blocks which do exactly that, however they do take quite a bit of making. So we are going to have to go and start to build a few brand new machines for this, which I think is pretty exciting at least. The machine that I want to build is called the Thermal Centrifuge. Now this is actually quite an advanced machine. It is taking Electric Motor's advanced machine casings. It wants mining lasers and coils, none of which are cheap. Not to put too fine a point on it, let's actually head up here because this is obviously some sort of IndustrialCraft machine. So let us start. Where is a good place to start? Well, the coils are nice and easy. They are just iron ingots and copper cable. Now I do have machines which are making copper cable like this one. And if I just flick that around, I can stop them getting exported for a little while. I'm also going to need some iron plating, which is coming out of this machine, so I can just flick this one around for a minute and start to stock up on these sorts of things. So let's get some of... I'm flicking the wrong ones away, aren't I? Completely. There we go, that might work an awful lot better. So we are getting plenty of copper cables, that is good. So I'm going to need 2 coils. I better just check that I don't have any coils in here. I shouldn't do for any good reason at all. And indeed, I don't. So just take a little bit of iron, surround it with copper, and you're going to get a copper coil. We've made plenty of these in the past. 1, 2 copper coils. In fact, there's enough copper in the system to make that? Really? We've got 117. Wow, I did not know that. Okay, so we've got those. The electric motor requires 2 more copper coils. So, well, I might just as well make those up now, mightn't I? 1, 2. It also requires, please let me place that, it also requires 2 tin item casings. Am I making tin item casings for the RE batteries? I am. So 2 tin item casings with some iron. I might as well keep a stack of that in my inventory. And these 2 are going to make me some electric motors. How many did I need? I needed 1. Okay, do I have coils in there? Seriously? I'm making coils for some reason as well. It's always worth checking these things, isn't it? Now the mining laser is much more difficult. It needs advanced alloy, an advanced circuit, an energy crystal, lots of difficult stuff. So advanced alloy, I'm pretty sure that we do not have in the system. We certainly do not. Do we have mixed metal ingots? We do not. So let us make up some mixed metal ingots. So the mixed metal ingot is iron plate, bronze plate and tin plate. Excuse me if my voice is going. So we have tin plate, we have lots of tin plate. It is the bronze plate and the iron plate that we lack. Do we have any bronze up here? We have 1 bronze plate. Okay, so we are going to need to make up a load of bronze plating. Now bronze plating is made from bronze ingots. Bronze ingots we can probably make with... Actually, can we just be cheeky and make this with mimikite? I bet we don't have a single bronze ingot, do we? No, we don't. So it is going to be made from bronze ingots. Preferably not the tinkers. Right, bronze. Tinkers, bronze. IndustrialCraft, forestry. Really, are those the only sorts? So forestry is just 1 tin and 3 copper. That's probably the easiest way to make one then. So there we go, bronze ingots. A stack of bronze ingots. Okay, that is a lot easier than I feared it might be. We could probably, since we've got a load of iron in here just at the minute, pop those in there. That is good. Okay, let's get back to our thermal centrifuge. So we are also going to need some carbon plating from carbon mushroom or carbon from coal dust. So I am going to want to get that import bus off temporarily to get some coal dust in. Now, what does the mining laser require? It needs advanced plating, the advanced circuit, redstone and an energy crystal, which is of course pulverized diamonds. I'm only actually going to need one of those, I do believe. Yes, so I'm going to need to pulverize up a single diamond. Fortunately, I do have lots and lots of diamonds. Where's my nearest pulverizer? Or macerator, as it is up here, isn't it? That is working ever so slowly. There must be one somewhere here. Is that my only macerator? Whoa. Okay, please macerate me up a single diamond, and then you can get back to being a coal one. Okay, 24 bronze plating is a good start. So bronze plates with iron plates and, of course, tin plates. That's going to make us up a load of mixed metal ingots. 16, which is probably enough actually for the minute. Let's get some of that rubbish in there, because I don't need it just at the minute. Right, these will go into my compressor. My compressor? Did my compressor not get reinstalled? Okay, I have a compressor there, and what's that? My extra macerator. I thought I had 2 macerators. Okay, so I'm just going to need to pop you in. So what sort of power can this thing take? Max power is 32. I need it to be able to take more than that. Please tell me I have a transformer upgrade left over. Thank you very much. And I'm sure I have some copper cables in here. I do. So you can just be plugged in because you're not being connected up to an ME system in any way, shape or form. And those can get dropped in. They will compress down into an advanced alloy, which is what we want. I have plenty more of those coming through. Now my diamonds should have been macerated. Whoa, okay. I need to macerate up 9 diamonds, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8. I will need to do 8 diamonds to get my 9 diamond dust. So these things are quite expensive. So that is nearly done. Okay. So anything else that we need? Obviously the carbon mesh is important, but that is macerating up even as we speak. So here we are getting the advanced alloys out ever so slowly. Ever so slowly. Right, we have plenty of wires, which is good. Did we need 1 advanced circuit for this? We did. So we can quickly make some of this stuff up then. Actually, do we even have a circuit? No circuits, but they are just iron, redstone, and copper. If memory serves, it's 9 plate nowadays, isn't it? That is going to give us an electronic circuit. If we combine that with redstone, glowstone, and lapis, some redstone, some, hit the right keys, glowstone, and some lapis, Then we are going to get our advanced circuit. We are really zooming now. Has any of these... Okay, that one has finished, so we can now do our diamond dust thing, which is more redstone. I really should keep a stack on me. So remind me on how I make Energium dust. It is... I have done it completely wrong, haven't I? I only needed 4 of those. Never mind, never mind, never mind. I might just as well make up 2 for no good reason. Now these things are also going to go into here. I'm actually going to take these out because I can probably start to make something with them. Probably a mining laser. I will be able to make the mining laser soon. How about the advanced casing? Have I got enough of this stuff yet? Probably not. So, have we nearly got one of these? 1 energy crystal. So, if we take a single energy crystal, which is in my inventory somewhere. Oh, it's there. It's starting to charge because I'm walking around with it. So it's energy crystal, advanced circuit, and advanced alloys. Complete with 2 pieces of redstone gets you a mining laser. Now these things are basically guns. Doesn't that look something? Which I can use to mine. I could shoot that and it would tear a hole through the ground. I mean, why don't we just really quickly go and do that? Because why the heck not? Just to have shot one at some point in this series. There we go. That is all there is to these things. They're just a fun way to mine. You can set them to different modes. I don't know if that's going to put my minimap on, so that won't work. And I can't remember the keys, but you can set them to other modes. But we're not really playing with it because we have a lot better mining systems than a mining laser. Okay, so we need to make up... The only thing we haven't made yet is that. So we are going to need... a set of iron plates, which are coming through ever so slowly. There's another energy crystal. That one can just sit around and I shall pop the rest of the mixed metal ingots in there. Right, we need 9 pieces for a machine casing. This does fortunately work very quickly indeed just at the moment. 7, 8, I only need 8 because I have the 9th. In fact, I only needed 7, didn't I? Because it is like that. Basic machine casing. We need an advanced machine casing, which is advanced alloy and 2 carbon plates. So our carbon plates are made up from, let us just remember, carbon mesh, carbon fibre, from carbon dust. So it is going to go like that. Surely it's like that. It is like that. I'm sure that just said there was only 3. So there is our carbon fibre. There are our carbon meshes. So we only really need 2, so that is fine. Pop those in there. I'm going to get an awful lot of little leftover bits from this. I can put my macerator back because I do not think I need that anymore. I don't particularly need the mixed metal ingots or the bronze plating at the minute either. So we only need 2 pieces of carbon mesh. Carbon plate even, there's the first one. Do I have any speed upgrades? Just sort of kicking about anywhere. Obviously I have loads in things like this, but... I mean, I could just nick one out of there because that's the tin one, isn't it? And I've never been low on tin. It'll just speed it up a little bit. I have my 2 carbon plates actually, so that really doesn't matter. And if I just go like that with my two advanced alloys, I'm going to get an advanced machine casing. Yes, I had carbon plates in the system, didn't I? Wonderful. Right, so advanced machine casing with an electric motor, 2 coils. There and there. 1 mining laser and some iron ingots is going to get us the Thermal Centrifuge. So, as you can probably tell, this is quite an advanced and quite a hungry little machine. I think I'll pop it in here. I will grab an extra transformer upgrade just in case. It should be fine because it is a more advanced machine than the others, but you can see it takes 128 EU per tick, which is exactly what these take anyway, so it is good enough without a transformer upgrade, so I can just plug that in. And we have a thermal centrifuge. It is powering up. So what do I want to put into my thermal centrifuge? The simple answer is I had a spare basic machine casing, didn't I? Wonderful. Put those back, and that can go into there, as can that probably. Plain and simply, I want to put in cobble. You can see it working away. It's getting up to temperature, heat of 100. It is now on. It is now working. And when that gets full, you shall see that my cobblestone will have been magically transformed. And what will it have been transformed into? Well, the thing that it will have been transformed into, if you just give it a few seconds, is stone dust. You can only get this stuff from the IndustrialCraft machines, and if you want to make it out of cobblestone, you need a thermal centrifuge. So I'm going to need quite a lot of stone dust. So I am simply going to leave this working away for some time. And that will be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed it. And as always, I do hope to see you once again next time. Thank you and goodbye.